Hello all and welcome, and I am the MGTOW philosopher. And for those of you who question whether or not women are actually dumber than men, this story will put your doubts to rest. Death on camera. YouTuber Mona Lisa Perez admits to shooting her boyfriend Pedro Reyes to death on camera. And prank gone wrong. This story is too funny. It just writes itself. And you know, when you think about it, reality really is stranger than fiction. The mom of two fired a gun. Look at how young she is. She looks like a little kid because she's a little kid and she's already a mom of two. Fired a gun at her partner after he asked her to. He's not too much of a genius either. He actually, they're peas in a pod, of course. Like attracts like, and water seeks its own levels. So two morons being attracted to each other, that's not such a big stretch now, is it? So he asked her to shoot him, believing a thick book he was holding would stop the bullet. Of course, it depends on the caliber of the bullet. Of course, if it was a .22, it just might. Of course, if you're dealing with a large caliber, no. So YouTube prankster has admitted to fatally shooting her boyfriend in a botched video stunt they hope would go viral. Yes, she hoped it would. Mona Perez believed Pedro Reyes would be shielded by a thick book as she took aim from close range in front of onlookers. Why do people think thick books will stop bullets? It's just some wadded up paper. It's just paper. It's not even like it's a big, thick piece of wood. It's just cheap ass paper, okay? It's not like it's not wood. Okay. I don't understand why people think. I looked at a book, okay, like the Yellow Pages or something. Paper is not wood. A 6-inch thick book is not equivalent to a 6-inch thick piece of oak, you pinhead. And, of course, looking at her, you can see that, yeah, she's such a genius, isn't she? Yeah, there's not too much intelligence lurking in those eyes. And Mona Perez has pleaded guilty to shooting her boyfriend to death on camera in a YouTube prank gone wrong. Gone wrong? The only thing that went wrong is that you dummies thought that a book would stop a bullet. Oh, my God. The 20-year-old pleaded guilty to... 20? 20-year-old? What the hell? She's got 2 kids at 20? What's going on here? That's crazy. This video isn't about that. So, okay, let's just get on to the... Of course, that's a stupid... That shows women's stupidity as well. What are you doing having kids at the age of 20? 2 kids. You ever heard of a condom? You ever heard of the 11, 12, 13 types of birth control for a woman? Oh, no, of course not. Not only did she kill the guy, and it's second-degree manslaughter, but she's agreed to serve all of a 6-month prison sentence. Yes, for what might have been purposeful killing of him, and she just wanted to hide it behind some bullshit about a book stopping a bullet. Maybe she told him the gun had blanks. We don't know. Or... for just plain being stupid and killing somebody, which I didn't realize the stupidity was a valid defense. Okay, even if it's stupidity and there's no intent to kill him, you still committed a crime. You know, it's stupid to drink a lot of booze before you drive a car, and you had no intent to hit that little kid and kill him, but you still go to jail for vehicular manslaughter. Oh, but somehow she gets off. And, of course, look at these pictures. She's a cute little thing, and oh, yeah. She's a cute little thing that your man looks at her, oh, I want to protect her. And, of course, she can look pathetic in court, and so the judge will feel sorry for her. He must have gave her a 6-month sentence for killing her boyfriend. Minnesota native Perez will still face a sentencing hearing in February. The mom of two and her 22-year-old partner were recording the stunt in June for their YouTube channel where they publish videos of their daily lives and pranks they perform. They're not telling us the name of the YouTube channel, but I assume you could find it easily enough just searching YouTube or Google. Ruiz convinced Perez to shoot him with a pistol. The guy wanted her to do it, huh? I'll believe it if I see it. And if I see it on camera, I'll believe it. I'm sure this video was removed, of course, but it probably exists in some form and I guess shows that he actually did ask her to shoot him. Good Lord, how stupid are you? How stupid is this source? Oh, he looks like a Mexican. Well, there you go. Okay, there you go. He's a stupid idiot. Ruiz convinced Perez to shoot him with a pistol as he held the tome in front of his tome. I guess he had one of these thick, like, old dictionaries that's like 2 feet thick, and he figured, oh, yeah, this has got 7,000 pages. This will stop a bullet. Ooh, yeah. Stupid idiot. Why didn't they at least experiment on the book before having him hold it and her shooting it? Why not do that? I don't understand this. So You're not going to test to see whether or not the book stops the bullet first. You're just going to shoot him while he's holding the book as a shield. And why would you? I don't understand. Why wouldn't you test first to see if the bullet goes through in a test run? I don't understand. How stupid can you be? The mom of two fired a gun at Pedro Ruiz believed a thick book he was holding would stop the bullet. Why do you believe that? Did you see that in a movie or something? I've never seen a movie anywhere where somebody held a thick book and it stopped a bullet. Okay? The only movie I saw where somebody used something to stop a bullet was what was that? That first Batman movie that had Michael Keaton in it, and he went to see, what's her name, the blonde chick, and he took a little tray, a little like silver tray, and he put it underneath his jacket, and it stopped a very small caliber bullet. Very small caliber. Oh, I can't wait till you see. Oh, this is so funny. As proof of his plan, he showed her another book with a bullet hole on one side and no exit hole. Okay, well, there could be a number of reasons for that. Maybe you shot the book from a different angle, which would mean that it would have to pass through more of the book matter before it would exit. There's a lot of... So he did some kind of experiment, huh? Really? Yeah, well, bullets can vary greatly in the amount of charge that they have. It's not like there's a lot of quality control. It says this has 150 grains, this has 130. I mean, there could be a bullet with a few more grains in it that'll give it that extra pop that'll make it go through that book. I would have tested with more than a few shots. Of course, I'm not an idiot. I wouldn't hold up a fucking book and ask somebody to shoot me anyway. How stupid do you have to be? Of course she agreed to it. Of course. Idiot. Me and Pedro are probably going to shoot one of the most dangerous videos ever. Perez wrote on Twitter prior to performing this stunt. His idea, not mine. And yet you did it, knowing how dangerous it is, you idiot. Oh my God, his idea. He's stupid. Okay, so this proves him stupid as well. They're both stupid. Oh, I'm not saying there's not stupid people out there. There's not stupid guys that have very low IQs. Oh no. But she participated, obviously. Of course, we only have her word for it that it was his idea. She participated, of course. She participated with glee. Yes, they hoped they would get a lot of views on YouTube. It would go viral. This is probably how they're making their living. With video cameras recording Perez, who was pregnant with the couple-second child. Well, that's a good idea. Shoot a high-power gun. Wait till you see this gun. At your boyfriend, the father of your kids, ostensibly. We don't know if he's really the father of both kids or even one of her kids. Pulled the trigger from about a foot away. This is another thing. How far away were you from the... See, so we know that the boyfriend did an experiment, okay? And he shot a book. But how far away was he from the book? I mean, does he understand that the amount of force that bullet has is increased markedly when you're talking about point-blank range as opposed to even 10 or 20 feet away? How far away was he from the book when he did his test shot? Did he stop and think that, how close I was to the book might have an effect as to whether or not the book actually gets penetrated all the way? Oh, I guess, well, no, didn't think enough. Didn't have a big enough brain to figure that out. Oh boy, here we go. The bullet pierced the book, fatally wounded Ruiz, and he died at the scene of a single gunshot wound to the chest. Of course he did, probably to the ticker. Yeah, of course, let's not shoot him anywhere else that might not prove fatal. Let's aim right for the heart. Yeah, good idea. This is too funny. Look at this. Look at the picture. This is amazing to me. Look at that. Look at the size of that gun. What is that? That's like a... Holy shit. That looks like a 44 caliber or a 45 caliber or even a 50 caliber. Look at the size of that freaking gun. It's a hand cannon. Holy shit. I mean, that looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's gigantic. And look, you can see the nose of the muzzle. It's blurred in the left picture. You can see it's gigantic. It looks like a 50 caliber gun to me. It's at least a 45. Maybe more. 45, 44, or 50 caliber. The most powerful handguns on the earth. That is a fucking high caliber. That's not a small caliber or even a medium caliber. That's not a 38. I mean, that is above a medium caliber. That is a high caliber gun. That's probably shooting rifle-like rounds, powerful enough to be like something you would shoot out of a rifle. And he thought a book would stop that at 1 foot away? What? He's toying with a huge handgun before he was shot dead. Well, I guess this is, a natural natural selection at work. So this guy is weeding out his inferior genes. So we can thank him for his own stupidity killing him and getting rid of his inferior genes so he can no longer procreate. So, yeah, that's a good thing. But unfortunately, her inferior genes and her ability to procreate will still carry on into the next generations. Unfortunately. Too bad the bullet didn't bounce off the book and hit her instead, or kill them both maybe. Maybe the bullet passed through him, hit the wall, and then would bounce back and go through him again and then go through her. I mean, look at the size of that gun. How could you think a book would stop that at 1 foot away? Jesus Christ. I mean, that big fucking gun, high caliber guns go through engine blocks, concrete walls, 2 houses, and then they get lodged in a tree or they keep going and going. That gun is gigantic. I've seen guns like that go through 10 quarter-inch metal plates. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at the size of that fucking thing. That's got rifle rounds in it. Is this guy nuts? I'm gonna hold up a big book and let you shoot me. Jesus Christ. You'd be lucky if a Kevlar vest stopped that thing. Oh, my God. How stupid can you be? Well, obviously, that's stupid. Family and friends said at the time that the death was an accident that Ruiz had been talking about performing the stunt for some time. I said, don't do it. Don't do it. Claudia Ruiz, the victim's aunt, told local TV station KVLY in June, adding that her response was, we want more viewers. Yeah, so well, somebody had a brain and told them not to do it, but unfortunately they didn't listen. Boy, these two having kids, that kid's going to end up to be some kind of mongoloid with like deformed head, Down syndrome, be like the dumbest human being on earth. I mean, these two should not have been able to procreate. Oh, my God. In a deal with prosecutors, Perez agreed to serve 3 months in jail and 1 month increments over 3 years. What? What? Say what? Holy shit. So she's going to, oh, my God, that's like, that's a slap on the wrist. So each year she'll spend a month, so she'll have a job, and then she'll take a month-long vacation where she'll go to jail. Probably a low to medium security facility, and it'll be like a vacation over a 3-year period. Ooh, such a big punishment for someone who, out of their own stupidity, killed somebody. People who kill people with cars get much more jail time than that. Good Lord. Over the 3 years, and then served the other 3 months under house arrest. Boy, that's a slap on the wrist if I ever seen one. If this had been a woman that had died and the man had done this stupid thing and had her hold up a book, I guarantee you he'd be spending a hell of a lot more time in jail. She will also be subject to 10 years of probation and a lifetime ban from possessing firearms. Oh, well, yeah. Small consolation to the man who is dead. Although Perez has finally agreed to the sentence with prosecutors, the judge can ignore the deal and impose a longer sentence. Well, of course, it won't happen because she's a girl, she's a woman, she has kids, she has the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free pussy pass. Of course, in such cases, defendants usually have the right to rescind their guilty plea and go on trial. She's not going to do that. She got a sweetheart deal. She got a sweetheart deal. Are you kidding me? 1 month in prison each year for 3 years and 3 months house arrest? What a joke. Goes on to say Ruiz was a railroad worker. Railroad worker? What is that? The railroads still have workers? I mean, I guess they have those rail cars that are carrying like tons and tons of freight. What the hell could his job have possibly been? Who had lived with foster parents before graduating high school, according to a published obituary. He met Perez in 2012, and they had their first child in 2014. Oh, my God. Well, geez, if you do the math, when they met, when they had kids, he was 18, and she was 16. So he was banging an underage girl. Wonderful. And they met when he was 16, and she was, 14. Great. Ay. This is just, oh, my God. No, wait a second. I got my math wrong. So they met in 2010, and she was 20. So he'd have met her when she was 13, and he was 15. Oh, that's great. That's just great. Let this be a lesson to all you guys out there also. This guy grew up to be some great, wonderful railroad worker, whatever the hell that is. I don't know what his job was. Obviously something that didn't pay very much. Railroad worker. Low-wage job. Loser job. So essentially, yeah, Get with a woman at a young age and have kids with her, and you can guarantee yourself a lifetime of poverty, to the point where you're so desperate that you let some broad shoot you with what looks like a .50 caliber rifle pistol that shoots rifle rounds, just so you can get views on YouTube. Yet another lesson to you young men out there. You date, you have kids at this young an age, your life is over, you might as well have somebody shoot you in the chest and kill you. Let me know what you think of what I find to be a hilarious story. Call me insensitive if you want. I think this is natural selection, weeding out the idiots, something that used to happen much more until we started living in such a technologically advanced world where we needed our wits and our intelligence so much more to survive, and now we need them less and less and less, and idiots like these are allowed to propagate and shoot each other in the chest with big giant guns. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and hit me up with $1 or $2 to my Patreon if you feel so inclined, because I'm quite sure that YouTube will demonetize this video. I am the MGTOW philosopher, and I wish you a good day. Take care.